This is News 12, Varsity's Game Time. Tonight, from the Pine Belt Arena in Toms River, New Jersey, it's the 2017 Boys Tournament of Champions as the Hillbillies of Verona take on the Ironmen of Don Bosco Prep. Hello again, everyone. I'm Lou Brogno. Welcome to the Pine Belt Arena for the TOC quarterfinals. A first-round matchup really here in this Tournament of Champions as the 6th seed, the New Jersey Group 1 champion Hillbillies of Verona, take on the number 3 seed, the non-public A state champions, the Ironmen of Don Bosco Prep. Verona, its finest season in 60 years. Verona capturing the Group 1 championship or any kind of statewide championship for the first time since 1957. It's been a magical season for the Hillbillies, who come into this game with a record of 25-5 on the year. And for Don Bosco Prep, it also has been a tremendous year. The Ironmen winning their 5th non-public A North championship, and their 2nd straight after a drought that brought them all the way back to 1970. But they also captured their first ever non-public A statewide championship, knocking off the Hermits of St. Augustine Prep in the non-public A championship game. Outstanding talent on the court for both teams here tonight. For Verona, they feature one of the top offensive players in the state. His name is Travis Jocelyn, the 6'5 senior, averages 15.5 points per game, and he comes off a tremendous performance in the Group 1 championship game, exploding for 30 points for the Hillbillies. And on the other side for Don Bosco Prep, their victory against St. Augustine Prep was fueled by their outstanding point guard, the senior Charlie Bagan, who pumped in 19 points against the Hermits to propel the Ironmen to victory. We're just moments away from the opening tip in the quarterfinals of the TOC. The winner heads to the TOC semis on Sunday night. Don Bosco Prep taking on Verona. It's coming up next right here on News 12, Varsity's Game Time.
Who will rise higher, dunk harder, and go farther? The playoffs are here. Tune to News 12 Varsity all postseason long.
Bosco, the higher seed in their home white uniforms, maroon letters and numerals, and Verona, same color scheme, except they're in the all maroon with the white numerals and white letters. This is the first of 2 games here tonight at the Pine Belt Arena on St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you out there. As Chris Paul drives in after Bosco wins the opening tip. He misses, but Marcellus Earlington finishes up, and that's going to be a key here. Verona trying to figure out a way to stop Marcellus Earlington inside, and also the likes of Chris Lovasolo, 6'9". Bosco has great size up front, and that's going to be a tough assignment for the Hillbillies. Joe Zucchino, he gives it off to Matt Zaccone in the corner. Here's Jocelyn, the three-pointer is good. Travis Jocelyn hits the 3 from the corner, and Verona has a 3-2 lead. So the Hillbillies break on top early. Charlie Bagan angles to the left side. Flips top of the key to Ron Harper's had a spectacular postseason. Outside, Earlington to Paul. Chris Paul being played defensively by Jack Farrell. Earlington, then he tries to maneuver in and scores easily. Marcellus Earlington, the 6'5 junior, 16 points, 9 rebounds against St. Augustine in the non-public A championship game. Here's Zaccone, who gives now to Jocelyn. Zach Zaccone, averaging 10.6 points per game, was the quarterback on the football team. This is Jack Farrell. He's over 10 points a game for the Hillbillies as well. Some balanced scoring on this Verona team. Overall, they've had just an outstanding season, as we said. They've won 18 of their last 19 games. Here's Farrell, drives, lays it up and in. Jack Farrell drives the lane and puts it in. And Verona up by 1. It's 5-4. 2 minutes gone by, first quarter. Charlie Bagan. There's a long jump shot outside by Chris Lovasolo. So Lovasolo, who has good range from three-point territory, gives the Ironman a 2-point lead. Bosco up 7-5, 5:45 remaining in the first quarter. Farrell, top of the key. Flipped in the corner, Matt Zaccone. Now this is Zach Zaccone with the basketball, and traveling is the call on Verona. So travel called against the Hillbillies, and that turnover gives it back to the Ironmen, and they'll toss in front of their own bench. Head coach of Verona, Eric McElroy, has done a great job with this program, and of course for the Ironmen, Kevin DeVario in his 22nd season, 463 wins. Here's Earlington, gets position and draws the foul. Again, Marcellus Earlington, pretty tough to stop inside there. Travis Jocelyn was on him defensively. And Jocelyn, a senior, 6'5", matches Earlington height-wise, but of course Marcellus with that big body, that football body, as he misses the first free throw. Earlington, of course, the outstanding football player on the Bosco football team. Already offers from Penn State, Boston College, Duke, North Carolina, Pitt, Syracuse, Rutgers, just to name a few. He's averaging over 16 points per game. Hits 1 of 2, and Don Bosco Prep has a 3-point lead. It's 8-5 here in the Tournament of Champion quarterfinals. Jocelyn weaves through the defense and has it blocked from behind. Charlie Bagan brings it up here for the Ironmen. Flips to Lovasolo, takes a 3 that goes up over the top of the backboard, but Earlington keeps it alive and scores. Marcellus Earlington just right now destroying Verona on the offensive glass. It's 10-5, Don Bosco with 4:45 remaining in the first. Farrell loses the handle, and it is a jump ball. And the alternating arrow favors Verona, so the Hillbillies will retain possession. Here's Farrell. Flips it outside. Zach Zaccone dribbling in. That dish too hard as Jack Farrell tried to dish it inside. Another turnover for the Hillbillies. And Bosco with the basketball. Lovasolo, good look inside to Marcellus Earlington. And Earlington unstoppable inside right now for the Ironmen as Don Bosco Prep goes up by 7. It's 12-5, just about halfway through this first quarter. Jack Farrell backs it up here. Nice backdoor play for Verona. Beautiful execution. Great pass by Farrell, and then Joe Zacchino, the junior, takes it in. So he scores, draws the foul. First team foul on Don Bosco Prep. Chris Paul gets the personal foul. And Joe Zacchino to the line, averaging 8.2 points per game for the Hillbillies. And his free throw is good. Big play for Verona, and they draw to within 4. It's 12-8, Bosco. Lovasolo, top of the key. Earlington at the foul line. Back outside, Lovasolo. Chris Paul dribbles in on the baseline, dishes in the corner. Bagan, jumper, off the mark. And should have another jump ball, and indeed you do. And the arrow looked like that arrow was pointing in the direction of Verona, but they give it to Bosco. And it's taken away by Verona. Here comes Zaccone. Zach Zaccone weaves in. Draws the foul. The foul will be on Chris Lovasolo. So Hillbillies hanging tough here in this first quarter. The Group 1 champion Verona Hillbillies, 25-5 on the year. As we said, their best season in 60 years. Zach Saccone, he's at the line, and he misses the first. He'll get another. And checking into the game now for Verona, Andrew Sieglin, the 6'4 junior. That name sounds familiar. Andrew, the son of our colleague Kurt Sieglin, News 12 New Jersey morning anchor. Sure, he's very proud of Andrew's season and the season that the Hillbillies have had this year. As they play in this TOC, Lovasolo hits a three-pointer again for the Ironmen, and Bosco's up by 6. It's 15-9. But anyway, Andrew Sieglin gives them some nice inside presence. He does a lot of hard work down low. See him set a screen right at the foul line as the Hillbillies move the ball around the perimeter. They're down by 6. Jocelyn, a long three. It dances off the rim and knocked out of bounds. Kevin DeBario wants to know. The call was made and it looked like it went off of Verona. DeVario thought it was his ball, but Hillbillies have it, and they'll toss it in. They do get it in, and here's Jocelyn. Joe Zacchino gives to Farrell. Jack Farrell hands it off. Verona very patient here. Only down by 6, 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Bosco comes out, extends that defense. And Erlington, picks the pocket, and then picks up the loose ball in the corner, saves it back to Chris Paul. Beautiful play by Marcellus Erlington. Harper gives to Bagan, outside to Paul. Ron Harper, and now Paul sets it up in between the circles. Minute 45 remaining first quarter in this TOC quarterfinal. Ron Harper open for 3. Off the rim, no. That's tapped out by Sieglin as he taps it back out, but Bosco gets to the loose ball. Nice play by Chris Paul as he kisses it off the glass. 17-9. It's an 8-point Bosco lead. A minute 20 remaining in the first. And dribbling in is Saccone. He comes back outside to Farrell. Farrell drives in off the glass. Beautiful play by Jack Farrell. Count the basket and the foul. So the senior averaging the shade over 10 points a game, a chance for a 3-point play. Don Bosco Prep makes some substitutions. Manly Dorme checks into the game, and Matt Harasmi in for the Ironmen as well. Foul is on Chris Paul. That's his second, third team foul on the Ironmen. So Jack Farrell to the line, and a chance to draw the Hillbillies to within 5. It's 17-11. And the free throw, good. It is a 3-point play for the Hillbillies. And they are down by 5. 17-12, 1 minute left, first quarter. Chris Paul stops from the foul line, fires it up, doesn't go, off the back rim. And over the back, foul is on the Ironmen. They'll call it on Erlington. Marcellus Erlington pleads his case. And it's the 4th team foul on Bosco. 5-point game, 17-12. 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. And traveling is the call. Good defense by Harasmi as he forced that turnover. So the Ironmen with the basketball. 40 seconds left, first quarter. Here's Harasmi. Chris Paul outside, dribbles in on the baseline, flips it outside. Bagan to Harasmi. 20 seconds left. Earlington looks up at the clock, flips back outside to Charlie Bagan. Bagan peeks back at his coach, Kevin DeVario. 10 seconds left here in the quarter. Here's the point guard, Charlie Bagan. Gets around a screen and then a foul called on Verona. Little hand check foul way up top. Foul is on Joe Zucchino. That's his first. And the second team foul on the Hillbillies. So Bosco will throw inside court. Ironmen by 5, 8.7 seconds remaining in the quarter. Harasmi flips in the corner. Here's the shot, off the rim, doesn't go. Rebound, Earlington puts it up and draws the foul with 1 second left in the quarter. Marcellus Earlington again doing the job on the offensive glass. And the foul on Verona called on Andrew Sieglin, that's his first. So to the line goes Marcellus Earlington, and he'll shoot 2. And his first is short. He'll get another. And the second on the way, no good, misses both. And that'll do it at the buzzer as the long heave by Verona hits actually the block scoreboard hanging over center court. But a pretty good first quarter of basketball in this TOC quarterfinal. Our score after one, Don Bosco Prep 17, Verona 12. Second quarter upcoming on News 12, Varsity's Game Time.
The love, yeah, it's in our souls. The passion, it's in the cheers. And in that pivotal moment, we live and die with every pass, block, steal, and game-winning dunk. And we wouldn't want it any other way. Don't miss a minute. Download the News 12 Varsity app today.
Welcome back to News 12 Varsity's Game Time. Lou Brogna with you here at the Pine Belt Arena in Toms River 2017. New Jersey Boys Tournament of Champions quarterfinals. Don Bosco Prep leading Verona 17-12. Ironmen, the number 3 seed in this tournament. And Verona, the Group 1 champs, the number 6 seed. Hillbillies hanging tough in that first quarter, despite the fact that Bosco really did a job on the offensive glass. Inside, nice pass. Good look for the Hillbillies. Laid in by Zach Zacone. And that draws Verona to within 3. It's 17-14. Chris Paul outside Earlington pops a 3. Oh, that is lethal. Marcellus Earlington, the big guy, showing his range from beyond the arc. Buries a 3 and gives Bosco a 6-point lead. 20-14. Here's Matt Zacone. Top of the key, he goes to Zach, who hits a 3. Zach Zacone fires in a 3, and again it's a 3-point game. 20-17. Earlington outside Bagan. Earlington again for 3, but this time it's blocked by Jocelyn, and a pushing foul called on the Ironmen. Well, we mentioned Bosco coming in 28-1. They've won 19 straight. Haven't lost since mid-January. Ranked number 3 in our News 12 Varsity Tri-State poll. And the number 3 seed in this tournament. Verona, the Group 1 champs. Oh, beautiful play, but unable to hit. Good execution by the Hillbillies, but then Bosco throws it away. But yes, Bosco's won 19 straight, but Verona's won 11 straight, and 18 of their last 19, including the victory over Woodbury in the New Jersey Group 1 state championship game, 69-54. The last loss for Verona was February 11th. That was to Columbia, 54-51. Jump shot outside off the back rim, doesn't go. Rebounds a cone, that's knocked away by the Ironmen. So Verona will toss in on the baseline. 20-17, 6:24 remaining here in this second quarter. Inbounded to Matt Zaccone. He gives to Zach Zaccone. Takes the jump shot, doesn't go. Zach the senior and Matt the senior as well. And that's an offensive foul called on the Ironmen. That's the 16th foul on Bosco. Verona's going to be shooting free throws the next time the Ironmen foul. Verona a chance to cut it to 1 or tie with a 3. Last foul, by the way, on Chris Lovasolo, his first. Inside, Jocelyn has it blocked by Earlington. Harass me outside. Marcellus Earlington flips to Lovasolo. Harper draws 2 defenders on the baseline. Lovasolo cross-court pass in the corner, wide open. Harass me. Matt Harass me hits a big 3. And that creates some separation. It's now a 6-point lead for the Ironmen. 5:35 remaining in the first half. Outside, Joe Zacchino. He comes back outside to Matt Zaccone. Long 3-point shot, good. Jack Farrell from deep, right in front of the Bosco bench. Harass me outside, up top to Bagan. It's a 3-point Don Bosco prep lead. The Ironmen lead at 23-20. 5 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Earlington can't hit, gets his own rebound and scores. Marcellus Earlington has been the difference here in this first half. Farrell loses the handle, gets it back, stolen by Harass me, re-stolen by Matt Zaccone. He flips it inside to Farrell, who draws the foul. Nice hustle by Verona. Foul is on Harass me. That's his second. And to the line goes Jack Farrell. He'll shoot 2. His first, no good. Get another. Second on the way, good. It's 1 of 2. And a timeout called by Verona. 4 minutes, 45 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. In the TOC quarterfinals, Don Bosco Prep 25, Verona 21. Following the timeout, it'll be Don Bosco Prep basketball. Ironmen up by 4, 25-21. Trying to win their 20th straight game. Bagan, Earlington back to Charlie Bagan. Bounce pass, Harper got a hold of it between 2 defenders. Couldn't score though. And the rebound is pulled down by Matt Zaccone. Bounce pass over to Zach Zaccone. And he took an extra step. Traveling is the call. And a travel called on Bosco. That time on Harass me, who moved the pivot foot. He comes out. Chris Paul checks back in for the Ironmen. Winner of this game will advance to the TOC semifinals on Sunday night against the number 2 seed, and that would be Linden. Linden Tigers getting the 2nd seed. Number 1 seed, of course, the Celtics of the Patrick School in this TOC. Great backdoor cut. Matt Saccone lays it in. Joe Zacchino with the terrific pass. It's a 2-point game. Bosco leads 25-23. 3.5 remaining first half. Lovasolo to Earlington. Outside Harper. Dips back into Earlington. Harper pops a 3 off the rim. No. Rebound is pulled down by Zach Saccone. Verona, a chance to tie the game up. Here's Saccone. Goes in the corner to Jocelyn. He's been quiet here in this first half. Travis Jocelyn tries to dribble between 2 defenders, and a reach-in foul is called on Marcellus Earlington. And Bosco's over the limit. That's going to send Jocelyn to the line. That's the 8th team foul on the Ironmen. First personal foul on Marcellus Earlington. And Travis Jocelyn to the line. Jocelyn averaging 15.5 points a game. So he said coming off that career-high 30-point performance against Woodbury. He will shoot 1-1, and his first is good. He'll get another. Second on the way, good, hits both. We're tied at 25 with 3:05 remaining first half. Bosco, a heavy favorite coming into this game. But obviously Verona didn't read that clipping. Here's Earlington inside, and he gets the easy bucket. And again, he has been pretty tough to stop down low for the Hillbillies. And Bosco back up by 2. It's 27-25. Jack Farrell with the basketball for the Hillbillies outside. This is Greg Marlowe who's in the game now. 5'11" senior, and he stepped over the line with his right foot, and that's a backcourt violation. He came way up top by the midcourt line, and his right foot went back over the line. So the turnover gives it back to the Ironmen. Charlie Bagan outside to Earlington. Slows things down a little bit. Chris Paul dribbles in, runs into his own man, Bagan, and flips it back outside to his point guard. Here's Charlie, dribbles in, underhand scoop shot doesn't go, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Verona basketball. Again, the Hillbillies a chance to tie it up. We're less than 2 minutes left first half. Marlowe loses the dribble, gets it back, dishes to Sieglin, has it taken away. It's a jump ball, and it will be Don Bosco's possession on the alternating arrow. So the Ironmen up by 2, and they have the ball. Charlie Bagan will bring it across. Inside, Earlington can't find the handle. Pass was a little bit too high from Lovasolo. So again, the Hillbillies a chance to tie it, as Jack Farrell brings it across. Farrell draws Bagan in the corner and brings it back outside. Directs traffic here for the Hillbillies. Jocelyn comes out to meet the pass, and Farrell gets it right back. 1 minute left. Craig Marlowe in the corner is a jump shot off the side of the backboard, but a foul. Foul on Bosco. Foul is on Erlington. That's his second. And to the line, Rob Sorhando, the senior, 6'1", off the bench for Verona. He hits the first. He'll get a chance to knot this game up. Second, good as well. Buries both free throws. Matt Zaccone checks back into the game for Verona. We're tied at 27 with 55 seconds left in the first half. Chris Paul gives to Harper. Ron Harper stops, pops, doesn't go. Rebound to Jocelyn. Verona can take the lead. Jocelyn dribbles up. Looks for help. And a call goes against Verona. It's an offensive foul. Foul is on Jack Farrell. That's his first, so the offensive foul gives the ball back to Bosco. And a timeout is called by Kevin DeVario. Wants to talk it over. 37.9 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Bosco and Verona tied at 27. So following the timeout, the Ironmen with the basketball, 35 seconds left here in the first half. Bosco, let's see if they hold for the last shot of half number one. Marcellus Erlington outside, being played by Jocelyn. Gives to Bagan, 20 seconds left. Charlie Bagan backs it out. Here's Chris Paul, way up top near the midcourt line. 10 seconds remaining. Paul dribbles in, flips outside Loba solo. Nice play by Jocelyn as he knocks it out of bounds away from Erlington. 6.7 seconds remaining. Plenty of time here for the Ironmen to get a shot off. We're tied at 27. Bosco trying to take the lead into the locker room. Bagan gets it into Harper. Down to 4 seconds. Harper dribbles in. 2 seconds. One long three is short. And the first half comes to an end. Hey, what a first half here in the TOC quarterfinals. The number 6 seed, the Group 1 champion, Verona Hillbillies, tied with the number 3 seed, Don Bosco Prep. All tied at 27 here at the half on News 12, Varsity's Game Time.
Who will rise higher, dunk harder, and go farther? The playoffs are here. Tune to News 12 Varsity all postseason long.
Welcome back to News 12 Varsity's Game Time. Lou Brogno with you here at the Pine Belt Arena in the New Jersey TOC quarterfinals. Heck of a game here between the number 6 seed, the Group 1 champion Verona Hillbillies, and the number 3 seed, the non-public A champion Ironmen of Don Bosco Prep. We're tied at 27 as we begin the second half. And in that first half for Verona, leading the way, Jack Farrell. He had 9 points for the Hillbillies. Zach Zaccone had 6 points for Verona as well. They shot 53% from the field and 50% from three-point range. Meanwhile, for Bosco, Marcellus Erlington, 16 points in that first half. And there's a foul. And a good start for Verona. Going to the line will be Zach Zaccone. Erlington scored 16 points in that first half. And he had 5 rebounds, 4 on the offensive glass for the Ironmen. But despite that, We're tied at 27. Verona a chance to take the lead, and they do. Zach Zaccone puts the Hillbillies up by 1. 28-27. And a chance to give Verona a 2-point lead. He cannot connect. It's a 1-point game. 28-27 Verona. 7:35 remaining here. Just underway in the third quarter. Chris Lovasolo flips cross court. Earlington pops a 3 off the rim. No. And the ball knocked out of bounds off of Bosco. It'll be Verona basketball. Verona, winners of back-to-back sectional titles in North Jersey, Group 1, Section 2. There's Travis Jocelyn outside, and he gives to Farrell. Farrell with that solid first half. Zaccone outside. Gives back to Farrell. Three-point shot from the corner doesn't go, and the rebound pulled down by Earlington. He dribbles across the midcourt line. Gets it back, top of the key. Takes the lane, can't score. Harper gets the rebound and puts it in. Ron Harper cleans up for the Ironmen, and Bosco back on top by 1, 29-28. Travis Jocelyn gives outside to Jack Farrell. Zecchino back to Farrell. Long 3 off the front of the rim. Doesn't go. And Charlie Bagan outlets ahead to Harper. Nice, sweet pull-up jumper for Ron Harper. And Bosco scores 4 straight. And the Ironmen are up 31-28. Here's Farrell trying to get around Charlie Bagan. Good defense by Bagan. Joe Zecchino back outside to Farrell. 5.5 remaining in the third. Jocelyn, long 3, good. Travis Jocelyn drills a 3 and ties the game at 31. Lovasolo in the corner for the Ironmen. Chris Paul, top of the key. Dribbles in, takes the lane, puts up a tough shot and scores. Chris Paul. See, I haven't seen the official count the basket yet. Now he does. Count the basket and a chance for a 3-point play. Foul is on Jack Farrell. That's his second. First team foul on the Hillbillies here in the second half, and Chris Paul misses the free throw. So it's a 2-point Don Bosco prep lead. They're up 33-31. 3 minutes gone by, third quarter. Here's Zecchino, backdoor, brilliant move, Jack Farrell. That's at least the third backdoor basket that the Hillbillies have executed in this game. Tied at 33. Inside, Earlington can't score, and Jocelyn takes the rebound away. Verona, a chance to take the lead. Zach Zaccone to Farrell, and outside to Zecchino. He's got it now as Earlington pops out on him, and a foul, reach-in foul on Marcellus Earlington. That's his third personal foul, and the second team foul on the Ironmen. Farrell breaks free on the inbounds, drives in, puts up a tough shot. It's tipped in by Jocelyn. Travis Jocelyn gives Verona a 2-point lead. It's 35-33 Hillbillies, and Paul has it stripped away but is fouled from behind. So 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Verona by a bucket. The foul is on Zach Zacone. That is his first. Harper inbounds to Began. Charlie Began sets it up here for the Ironmen. Erlington pops a three off the back rim, no. A rebound pulled down by Zacone. Verona basketball, and they have a 2-point lead. Just over halfway through this third quarter. Jocelyn for three, in and out. Rebound to Harper. Ron Harper quickly across the midcourt line. Flips to Lovasolo, back to Harper. Fakes to three. Now gets it back to Erlington. And Began will set it up. Erlington, beautiful spin move, can't connect. And the rebound pulled down by Zach Zacone. Erlington did everything terrific except finish. Still a 2-point lead for Verona. 3 minutes remaining in the third. Jocelyn outside, bounce pass, and the block by Harper. Brilliant defensive play. Harper to Erlington, dishes to Began. Began dishes back to Erlington, puts it up and in. Good ball movement by the Ironmen, and a timeout call. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining, third quarter. A good one here at the Pine Belt. Verona 35, Don Bosco Prep 35. Following the timeout, it's Verona basketball. The Hillbillies will bring it across. This is Jack Farrell with the left-hand dribble. Looks to set it up here and goes outside to Matt Zacone. Now wide open underneath Jocelyn, and he draws. No, they call traveling. He thought he drew the foul on Marcellus Erlington, but it's a traveling violation. So on the turnover, the Ironmen get the basketball and a chance to regain the lead. We're tied at 35, 2:20 left, third quarter. Inside Chris Paul, backs in against two defenders. Outside Began, pops the three, off the rim, no. And over the back, the foul is on Erlington. If that's on Erlington, that would be his fourth personal foul. And it is. That's 4 personal fouls on Marcellus Erlington. Harassme comes in. Erlington has to go to the bench. That's a huge call. Erlington has dominated on the boards for Bosco, but with 2:07 remaining in the third, he has to hit the bench. Now Verona, let's see if they can take advantage. Here's Zacone, dribbles in, puts up the shot off the glass and in. Zach Zacone gives Verona a 2-point lead. Chris Paul the other way, stripped away by the Hillbillies. And then it's knocked away, and a reach-in foul called on Verona, Joe Zacchino. So the foul on Zacchino is second. Third team foul on the Hillbillies. Don Bosco Prep basketball. Ironmen down by a bucket, 37-35. A minute and a half remaining third quarter. Began has it knocked away, gets it back, flips to Harassme, who comes in, no basket, offensive foul. Verona fans are on their feet. A minute 22 remaining in the third. Verona basketball. Hillbillies up by a deuce, 37-35. And dribbling in and scoring is Zach Zacone. It's a 4-point Verona lead, their largest of the game. Paul outside, bounce pass, Lovasolo. Back to Paul, flips to Lovasolo in the corner. He dribbles in, blind pass, throws it away. Tried to hit Began in the corner. On the turnover, it's Verona basketball. 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Joe Zucchino loses the dribble. Good defense by Harper. So the Ironmen have possession. Don Bosco Prep, non-public A state champions. Here's Harper in between the circles. 25 seconds. Verona fans begin the chant of defense. Harass me to Began. Began trying to dissect this Verona defense. 10 seconds left. Here's Began. Began trying to get around a screen. Runs into 3 defenders. Harass me in the corner. Hits the 3. Huge shot by Harass me. It's a 1-point game, and the third quarter comes to an end. Upset alert? Maybe. Our score after 3. Verona 39, Don Bosco Prep 38 in the TOC quarterfinals on News 12 Varsity's Game Time.
The love, yeah, it's in our souls. The passion, it's in the cheers. And in that pivotal moment, we live and die with every pass, block, steal, and game-winning dunk. And we wouldn't want it any other way. Don't miss a minute. Download the News 12 Varsity app today.
Welcome back to the Pine Belt Arena in Toms River. Lou Brogna with you here on News 12 Varsity's Game Time. And the drama unfolds. Will Cinderella's run continue? Verona, which has already enjoyed a magical season, winning their first state championship since 1957, their first in 60 years. Now leading Don Bosco Prep in the TOC as we begin the fourth quarter. Just underway in the fourth, it's 39-38 Hillbillies against the non-public A state champs. Here's Chris Paul in between the circles for the Ironmen. Outside to Began. Remember, Marcellus Erlington is on the bench with 4 personal fouls. Began from the corner, in and out. It's knocked around, comes back to Began. Good job for Bosco to back tap it out there. Here's Harper, dribbles in, bumps off the defender, puts it up, can't score. Dorme puts it up and draws the foul. Good job by Manly Dorme on the offensive glass. So he'll go to the line. That's the 4th team foul on Verona. And the foul on Zach Saccone, his 2nd. Don Bosco Prep, the 3rd straight Bergen County team in the Tournament of Champions. This year, of course, there's 2. Teaneck will play in the other quarterfinal tonight. And Bosco, a great year. We mentioned they've won 19 straight coming into this one. New Jersey's longest winning streak at 28-1 overall. Won the Bergen Jamboree Championship, their first Bergen Jamboree title since 2008. Right here, they're up by 1 point. It's 40-39 as Dorme hit the free throws, and a nice defensive play by Dorme. He's making his presence known. He puts it up, and a foul from behind on Verona. So Manly Dorme has come off the bench and has provided a spark for the Ironmen. He is at the line, 15th foul on Verona. And the foul once again on Zacone. That was his third. And Dorme's free throw's good. Nice touch as he gets the roll. First of 2 games tonight. Our second quarterfinal should be a dandy. Newark West Side going up against Teaneck. That is a rematch of a quarterfinal that was played last year on this court, won by the Highwaymen. And Newark West Side has kind of been thinking about that all year long. So that's coming up next if you're watching live on this St. Patrick's Day night. And that free throw, no good. 1 of 2 for Dorme. And it is a 2-point lead for the Ironmen. 41-39. Here's Farrell. He's played a solid game, dribbles in, takes it in. And Chris Paul swats it away, but a foul on Don Bosco Prep. Wasn't on the swat, more of a trip. And it's called on Matt Harassme. That's his 4th personal foul. So he's got 4. Inside, little baby hook shot way up the mark there. And here comes Chris Paul. Paul almost threw that away. Harper, good job to corral it. Gets it back to Paul, and now into the short hands of Charlie Bagan. Bagan sets it up. Top of the key, Harassme. Goes outside, Paul, stops, pops, off the rim, doesn't go. And the rebound tracked down by the Hillbillies. Zacchino hands it off. And bringing it across is Jack Farrell. Verona trails by 2, 41-39. Inside, Jocelyn draws the foul. That'll be the 16th foul on Bosco, called on Chris Paul, his second. And Travis Jocelyn to the line. 6'5" senior. And his first is good. Jocelyn, a senior. This is a senior-dominated Verona team. In fact, of the 16 players on the roster, 13 are seniors. So this is their moment. This is the moment they've been building for. Of course, one of those moments has already been accomplished, winning the Group 1 championship for the state of New Jersey. This is really, you might say, playing with house money. Tied at 41. Jump shot doesn't go. Knocked around. Picked up by Paul. Chris Paul dishes in the corner. Harassme for 3. No. Rebound pulled around. Follows his own shot. And a foul inside on Verona. So the foul is on Matt Zacone. That's his first. 16th foul on the Hillbillies, non-shooting. And the Ironmen will inbound on the baseline. Bagan gets it in. Charlie Bagan dribbles it. Stops. Flips it outside. Dishes to Paul. Turnaround jumper off the rim. Rebound Harper. And another foul on Verona. This will be on Zach Zacone. And Eric McElroy, head coach of the Hillbillies, doesn't particularly like the call, nor do the Verona fans. 7th team foul on Verona, so they're over the limit. To the line goes Ron Harper. His first, good. Breaks the tie, and the Ironmen go up by 1, 42-41. Andrew Siegelin checks into the game for the Hillbillies. Second doesn't go. It's 1 of 2. Don Bosco Prep with a 1-point lead, 42-41. 5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the fourth. It's been a terrific game. Here's Zucchino outside Jocelyn for 3. Doesn't go. And Harassme pulls down the rebound. Bagan, nice outlet up ahead to Harper. Dishes back outside to Bagan. Puts the brakes on. Good ball movement here by the Ironmen. But Harper is fouled on the baseline. And again, Verona over the limit. That's going to send Harper to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Foul on Travis Jocelyn. That's his second. So Harper at the line. It's 1 and 1. And his first is short, and the rebound is pulled down by Joe Zucchino. Again, Verona down by a point. Tough defense by Harassme. He has really done a good job off the bench. And then underneath, Verona couldn't hit the shot on the baseline. Chris Paul comes back the other way here now for Bosco. And the Ironmen with the ball and a 1-point lead, 4 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. Trying to advance to the TOC semifinals, which will be Sunday night here at the Pine Belt Arena. Harper flips outside Paul. Crossover dribble. Puts it up, in, and the foul. What a move by Chris Paul. Beautiful play by Chris Paul. The 6'5" senior averaging almost 11 points per game. That's a big bucket there. And a chance for a 3-point play. 9th team foul on Verona. And to the line goes Chris Paul. His free throw is good. And it's now a 4-point Don Bosco Prep lead. Verona wants to talk it over. 4 minutes, 11 seconds remaining, fourth quarter. Don Bosco Prep 45, Verona 41. So after the timeout, it's Verona basketball, but the Hillbillies are now down by 4, 45-41. Just about halfway through this fourth quarter. Jack Farrell brings it across. He angles to the top of the key. Now dribbles in, takes the lane and can't score. Harassme gets the rebound and the foul on the Hillbillies reaching in. What a job Matt Harassme, the 6'3" junior, and Manly Dorme, the 6'5" senior, have done for Bosco, with Marcellus Erlington on the bench after picking up his 4th personal foul with 3:07 remaining in the third quarter. He has not been out there since, and Bosco's been able to build a 4-point lead, looking for more. And Harassme hits the free throw. So the Ironman bench has done a spectacular job in this one. And the second, good as well. It's a 6-point lead now for the Ironmen. Farrell flips it in the corner. Long 3-point shot, dances off the rim. And Harper pulls down the rebound. And you got to wonder now, is Verona running out of gas just a bit here at the tail end of this fourth quarter? They have played a spectacular game against the heavily favored Ironmen. Nice play, tipped in by Dorme. And Don Bosco Prep goes up by 8. 49-41. Joe Zucchino outside. Now gives to Farrell. We're less than 3 minutes left in regulation. What a year it's been for Verona. Of course, this Verona senior class, part of a soccer championship. The soccer team won the Group 1 championship in the fall. Some of those players from that soccer team on this basketball squad. They're still in it here, down by 5, 49-44. But Bosco, remember, can take their time. No shot clock in New Jersey high school basketball. And Verona's over the foul limit. So there's a foul inside. And really, if you're Verona, you have no choice. You have to send Bosco to the line. Hope the Ironmen will miss some of these free throws down the stretch. It's a 5-point lead for the Ironmen, 49-44. And Matt Harasmi to the line. That's the 10th team foul on Verona, so Bosco will shoot 2. And the free throw, good. And the second, good as well. 7-point lead that matches the Ironmen's largest lead of the game, 51-44. 3-point shot way downtown, doesn't go. Verona gets the rebound, less than 2 minutes left now. They're down by 7. And a timeout called by the Hillbillies. 1:57 remaining, fourth quarter. Don Bosco Prep up by 7, 51-44, trying to advance to the TOC semifinals where the Linden Tigers will await them. Well, the Verona fans on their feet cheering on. They're 25-5 Group 1 state champs. They're down by 7, but it has been a spectacular season. And they have given the Ironmen all they can handle in this one. There's no question about it. Here's Farrell. Dribbles in. I thought he took an extra step, but they'll call foul before that extra step. So, Ironmen over the limit. And that will send Jack Farrell to the line. He'll shoot 1 and 1. Fouls on Charlie Began, that's his second. And Farrell 1 and 1, can't hit the first. And Marcellus Erlington back in the game now. He is reinserted. Had a terrific first half, scored 16 points in the first half, had 5 rebounds, 4 of those offensive boards. But then got in foul trouble in the third quarter and had to sit out since the 3:07 mark of the third. So Harper at the line, shooting 2, and his first no good, but he'll get another. 7-point lead, 51-44. Don Bosco Prep, 1:33 left. And the second good as well. So hits 1 of 2, 52-44. Jack Farrell. Inside Jocelyn, nice move by the senior Travis Jocelyn, and Verona calls timeout. It's a 6-point game, 52-46. So really, it's just a 2-possession game. A minute 20 left. And the Hillbillies utilize a timeout. They'll have one remaining. Bosco inbounds, and Earlington's fouled. So Marcellus Earlington to the line. He'll shoot 2. Again, Verona in the double bonus. Minute 19 left on the clock. And free throw, good as it dances around on the rim, drops through. Zach Saccone checks back into the game for the Hillbillies. Second, no good. 7-point game, though. 3-point shot off the front rim, doesn't go. Tracked down by Jocelyn. Now he's going to think about a 3. No, dribbles in instead. Can't score. Farrell gets it back, puts it up, no. Earlington saves it to Bagan, and Charlie is fouled in the backcourt. Less than a minute left now. And it appears that Verona's Cinderella run is going to come to an end. It wasn't easy for Don Bosco Prep, that's for sure. But the Ironmen look like they will survive here in this quarterfinal. Charlie Bagan at the line, and his free throw is good. (54-46). And the second, good as well. 9-point lead now for the Ironmen. That's their largest lead of the game. And here comes Farrell across the midcourt line. Dribbles in, bumps with Bagan, and a foul on Bagan. So with 52.5 remaining, that's going to send Farrell to the line. Third personal foul on Charlie Bagan. So Jack Farrell to the line. And a timeout called by the Ironmen. 52.5 left. 55-46. Don Bosco Prep. So standing at the line, Jack Farrell for the Hillbillies of Verona. He'll shoot 2 here. And his first actually 1 and 1. I thought it was a 2, but it was 1 and 1. And Harper brings it up. Flips it back outside, and a foul on Jocelyn. That'll send Harassme to the line. Well, Verona trying to extend the game here, but Bosco keeps hitting these free throws, and the final score is not going to look indicative of the way the game really was. This was a close, competitive, tough game. It got away really from the Group 1 Hillbillies here in the fourth quarter. It's a 10-point game now, and the second free throw is good as well. 57-46. And driving in and scoring Joe Zacchino. Charlie Bagan fouled. And fouling out of the game is Joe Zucchino. Gets a hand from the Verona fans. Finishes with 5 points. This season comes to an end. He's one of the few players coming back for Verona next year. 8.2 points, a junior. And into the game, a senior, Wade Kistner. So he gets onto the floor here in the last 35 seconds. And Charlie Bagan at the line hits the first. 10-point game, 58-48. And the second, good as well. Rattles it home, 59-48. In the corner, long three is good by Kistner. How you like that? Comes in the game and buries a three. Good for him, the senior. Hits a three from the corner. Another quick foul is going to send Bosco to the line. This is last 3 minutes of this game in eternity. Harper goes to the line. And he hits the first. 60-51. And hits the second. 10-point game, 61-51. 20 seconds left. Kistner lost it. Charlie Bagan. He dribbles up, and he is not going to take it to the basket as he looks to dribble out. Don Bosco Prep was in a dogfight, but the Ironmen prevail in the fourth quarter. Their 20th straight win. They go to 29-1 on the year, and they defeat Verona 61-51. The Hillbillies finished their season at 25-6. New Jersey, Group 1 state champs, a terrific year for them. But Don Bosco Prep advances to the Tournament of Champions semifinals. They'll take on Linden on Sunday night. We'll be back to talk about Bosco's big quarterfinal win in just a few moments. Once again, final score, Don Bosco Prep 61, Verona 51.
The love, yeah, it's in our souls. The passion, it's in the cheers. And in that pivotal moment, we live and die with every pass, block, steal, and game-winning dunk. And we wouldn't want it any other way. Don't miss a minute. Download the News 12 Varsity app today.
Welcome back to News 12 Varsity's Game Time. Lou Brogno standing by with Matt Harasmi from Don Bosco Prep. Congratulations on the victory. Hey, this was a tough one. Verona gave you guys all they could handle, but what was the difference really in the fourth quarter?
I mean, you know, their shots were falling in the first half. Like, we were playing sloppy. We came out. We didn't come out how we had to. So halftime, coach was just telling us to come out, play like we play with confidence. And second half, we really started getting stops, made our free throws down the end, and pulled out a victory.
Hey, let's be honest. You and Dorme really gave the team a lift off the bench with Earlington in foul trouble late in the third quarter. You had a big fourth quarter. I think you were 8 for 8 in that second half. Pretty good performance, right? Yeah. How do you feel about the way the team now, responding in the fourth quarter, now getting ready to take on Linden?
I mean, me and Manley, every time we come in, we're known as defensive players. That's what Coach has us as. We always try to come in and bring energy, but we could play offense too. So we just try to do everything and try to help our team win. And Linden, they're a great team, so we have to have a good practice tomorrow, focus, and come back here Sunday and try to get a W.
This has been some year for you guys, huh? Non-public A champs. This is your 20th victory in a row. 20 wins in a row, that's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's surreal looking back on the season, how long we've been playing. But, we just play for each other, we love each other, and we just don't want this ride to end.
All right, Matt, congratulations and good luck against Linden on Sunday night.
Thank you.
All right, Matt harassed me for Don Bosco Prep. Ironmen win their 20th straight game, and they defeat the Group 1 champions Verona by the score of 61-51. Bosco now 29-1 on the year. That's 20 straight victories for the Ironmen. They win it by 10. They'll play in the TOC semis against Linden on Sunday night. For our entire News 12 varsity team, I'm Lou Brogno. Thanks for joining us. Once again, your final score, Don Bosco Prep 61, Verona 51.